Good evening, families, friends, staff, honored guests. Welcome to Westlake Charter High School Class of 2026 graduation ceremony. We would like to invite everyone to find a seat, silence your cell phone, and celebrate with us this momentous occasion. At this time, please rise and remain standing for the processional. Welcome our Westlake Charter High School Class of 2026. Let's give the class of 2026 a round of applause. Guests and graduates, please be seated. Good evening, Westlake families, staff, honored guests, and most of all, graduates. My name is Lila McIver, and I am the principal of Westlake Charter High School. On behalf of the entire Westlake Charter School team, welcome to this celebration of achievement, perseverance, and incredible pride in our graduates. Tonight, we recognize the accomplishments of a truly remarkable group of students. the class of 2026 of Westlake Charter High School. To our family and friends here tonight in the audience, thank you for the support you have shown these graduates throughout their journey. We are so honored that you are here with us tonight. I would also like to take a moment to recognize the dedicated individuals who have helped guide our school community. Seated behind me on stage are members of the Westlake Charter School Board and our school's leadership team. To the right, we have Jessica Block, our K-8 principal, Daniel Schoenberg, our high school assistant principal of special education, Capricia Williams, our high school assistant principal, Steve Corvink, our chief business officer, Katie Davis, our Director of Student Support Services, Jen Caillou, our Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Emily Batten, Director of K-12 School Leadership, and Dr. John Ike, our Executive Director. And to my left, I would like to introduce our Westlake Charter School Board President, Hope Golick, Dr. Sean Berman, Board Vice President, Josh Carell, Board Secretary, and board members Amber Husted, Nirali Patel, Satvir Ark, Katie Sanchez, and Sally Hubbard. Thank you all for your vision, service, and collaboration. As we get started with our ceremony, and as a very proud principal, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge what an incredible graduating class our class of 2026 is. This graduating class holds a special place in my heart. This class, the class of 2026, is only our second graduating class from Westlake Charter High School. Yet, the impact they have made on our school is immeasurable. You have brought joy, perseverance, and a spirit of community that has helped shape the culture of Westlake. You are a class that genuinely looks out for each other, celebrating each other's successes, supporting one another through challenges, and building friendships and connections that will last far beyond your years at Westlake. Some of you, I have known since middle school. I even had the privilege of teaching some of you through a pandemic. Others I first met at 9th grade orientation, and still others joined our community along the way as transfer students, adding to our school and finding a place where you belonged. No matter when your journey at Westlake began, each and every one of you has left a lasting mark. You have helped define what it means to be a Westlake Charter High School student and have made our school a better place. As much as you have shaped Westlake, I hope Westlake has shaped you as well. I hope you leave here carrying with you the values, relationships, and experiences that have made this community so special. Wherever life takes you, I hope a piece of Westlake goes with you, and that you always know you will remain an important part of our story. It has been a privilege to be your principal. It has been a privilege to watch you grow into the graduates who are here with us tonight. Congratulations, class of 2026. Please join me in giving them another round of applause. And now, please welcome our Westlake Charter High School Student Council 12th grade representatives, Isabella Nahera and Daniela Ishaya.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Isabella Nahida.
And I'm Daniela Ishaya, and we're your Student Council 12th grade reps.
We will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Audience, please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as we welcome Shriyam Karthik to perform our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please join me in welcoming our Assistant Principal, Mr. Schoenberg.
Thank you, Isabella, Daniela, and Shriyam. Graduates and guests, please be seated. Class of 2026, tonight we are doing something that has never been done before at Westlake. Tonight, a staff member chosen by our senior class will address you at graduation. When we asked students to share why they felt their nominee deserved this moment, their responses were overwhelming. And they kept coming back to the same themes. Students described a teacher who brings joy into the classroom every single day. Someone who makes learning feel less like work and more like something worth showing up for. They talked about a teacher who knows them not just by their names, but by who they actually are, and who has been a steady, kind, and encouraging presence from sophomore year all the way through to tonight. One student wrote that she is a pillar of happiness, persistence, and kindness. Another said simply, she listens. And if you've ever needed someone to really listen, you know how rare and how powerful that is. The class of 2026 has known this teacher since the beginning, and it is only fitting that she is here with you at the end. Please welcome to the stage, Miss Shawnee Gustavson.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Shawnee Gustavusson, but to my students, I am Miss G. Throughout my years at Westlake, I have taught English 10, Film Studies, Dual Enrollment, and English 12. Basically, I waited a long time to talk this much without somebody asking me to use the bathroom. I have to be honest with you. When I found out students nominated me to speak today, my first reaction was panic. My second reaction was pride. My third reaction was to do what any English teacher would do: outline, draft, and revise. And revise, and revise, and revise again. I also practice obsessively because I adore this class and you guys are worth the nerves being up here today. Seniors, if you didn't notice, every book we read was really asking the same question: what do we do when life doesn't go as planned? We learned about people who protested in Persepolis, people who bent under a new regime and things fell apart, and people who rewrote what was expected of them in Pride and Prejudice. Here's what I need you to know. While those books are fictional, they provided a guide for the real world. Many of the characters learned to adapt to the hands they were dealt. That is my charge to you today. Hardly anyone here knows I had a speech impediment growing up. I completed a full year with a speech therapist, and honestly, she did her best. Somehow, the shy kid who could barely pronounce her W's and R's ended up in a profession that required so much speaking. And yes, I still stutter or trip over my words. I had at least 5 people review this speech. I tweaked it multiple times, I adjusted the syntax, I cut out paragraphs, and I even toyed with the idea of sneaking in a Harry Styles quote. My point is that we are all still figuring it out. That is a secret adults have been keeping from you. I'm officially letting that cat out of the bag. You're not gonna feel ready, not for college, not for your first job, not for the first time you walk into a midterm sleep-deprived after studying all night. No one is truly ready, not really. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it is showing up in spite of it. You are the class that wrote 10-page research papers, even though it was like pulling teeth for some of you. But you're also the class that made me laugh when I was supposed to be stern. You're the class that kept emailing me, literally begging me to come back after I was out sick for just 5 days. You are the class with my favorite silly little gooses that just happened to be my first. For many of you, I had a front row seat to your entire high school career. What an honor it has been. That's who you are, and here is what I need you to take with you. Keep your momentum, keep your humor, keep your joy, and keep going even when it scares you. And now, that person who grew over those 4 years gets to walk out these doors as a high school graduate and write your own story. My first reaction when I found out I was speaking was panic. My final reaction, standing here now, is gratitude. Just for the love of everything, when you write your story, please use complete sentences. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now, please welcome back to the podium our principal, Miss McIver.
At Westlake Charter High School, we celebrate academic and social-emotional excellence. This evening, we'd like to recognize our graduates who have earned academic honors through their commitment, resilience, and hard work, and those who demonstrated a commitment to their social-emotional growth through their participation in clubs and athletics throughout their time at Westlake Charter High School. Graduates, as I call each honors category, please stand and remain standing until you are asked to be seated. These students achieved an unweighted GPA between 3.5 and 3.75 and are recognized with a silver cord. Cum laude graduates, please rise. Please be seated. These students earned an unweighted GPA between 3.75 and 3.99. These graduates are wearing a gold cord this evening. Magna cum laude graduates, please rise. Please be seated. These students have earned a perfect, unweighted 4.0 GPA and are recognized this evening with a gold medal. Summa cum laude graduates, please rise. Please be seated. These students have demonstrated outstanding commitment, skill, and sportsmanship through their participation in varsity athletics at Westlake Charter High School. Varsity athletic graduates, please rise. Please be seated. These students have demonstrated outstanding dedication, initiative, and leadership in clubs and school activities, contributing to the life of our school community. Club and leadership graduates, please rise. And please be seated. Congratulations, graduates, on your hard work and being acknowledged this evening. Tonight, we have the pleasure of hearing from two remarkable student leaders. Our first speaker has earned recognition as our academic speaker for his outstanding achievements and contributions. Our second speaker has been chosen to speak to the core values that have defined this class: inquiry, perseverance, excellence, and we cannot forget joyful learning. Please welcome our first student speaker to the stage, Rajan Dillon.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Rajan Dillon, and I'm sure after these 4 years together, you know who I am. But today, I'm speaking as your 2026 academic speaker. And looking back at it, I'm pretty sure the biggest lie I and all of you were told is that this is the moment where everything makes sense. That magically, all the confusion, all the stress, all the moments we felt left behind come together into one definitive answer. But if we have learned anything, we know that our class doesn't grow like this. It's never been easy. It's never been clear. And frankly, most of the time, we didn't even realize we had grown. When we first got to high school, I think a lot of us were trying to keep up with the higher expectations, or trying to hold on to those old friendships that drifted apart. With the constant balancing of classes, sports, and clubs, we were fighting an uphill battle. Maybe not all at once, and definitely not in one big dramatic push, but slowly and honestly. Now, I think the best example I have of this is chemistry, because there is nothing more humbling than studying all night just to end up getting a 52% on that test. I mean, I vividly remember walking into that room so confident I was gonna get an A, just to sit down and look at a paper that made absolutely no sense. But chemistry wasn't the only thing that class taught us. It was how to persevere. It was how a lot of us kept going instead of mentally checking out. How a lot of us went from IEs to those Bs and As, and how that mindset in itself is more important than anything we memorized from that class. And honestly, I think that says a lot about our grade. Because our class in itself is hard to define. And rather than me obsessing over that, I realized that's what made us strong. We're all diverse, wanting to win, but we don't crush each other under that. We are all different, having different mindsets and goals, but we get along more often than not. And something I'm sure is on our mind and is definitely worth saying is that we're not the founding class. We're the second class to graduate. And honestly, that can feel like we're standing in someone else's shadow. Like we got second place in the race to graduate. But I don't see it like that. Just because we are second doesn't mean we're last. It means that we are living proof that graduating wasn't a one-time fluke. It means that we turned it into something that lasts. And more importantly, we did it our way, paving the path just as strongly for our juniors. Because the truth is, these 4 years weren't close to perfect. I mean, there were plenty of setbacks. There were plenty of unmotivated moments. There were plenty of times when the plans went south, but we adjusted, we adapted, we kept moving. And that's what real growth is. We didn't just learn from the mountains of Google Classroom assignments. We learned from having to balance our school lives, having to show up even when our beds were so comfortable, having to build discipline without motivation, and how to do it even when it didn't look impressive. But this is not the finish line. A finish line means everything is done. If we have learned anything, we know that we are just getting started. So no, Mom and Dad, we don't have it all figured out. And honestly, that's okay. But what we do have is the proof. The proof we can make it out of the struggles. The proof we can adapt through challenge. And the proof that we can grow even in the most uncomfortable situations. Because no matter where we'll go, whether that's trade schools, colleges, the military, or starting careers, we will be starting as people who already know how to figure it out. And in the end, maybe the biggest thing we learned was that growth isn't always obvious. It's not always a breakthrough. It's ugly, like the pressure on your shoulders, like the change in the background, until one day you realize you were nowhere near the person you once were. So congratulations, class of 2026, not just because we made it here, but because of the work we put in to make it. Thank you. Please join me in welcoming a fellow graduate who will speak about the impact of our school's core values on his journey at Westlake Charter High School, our Student Council President, Ayende Fletcher.
Greetings, Westlake Charter High School faculty, families, and most importantly, graduates. Class of 2026, we are here! My name is Ayende Kalonji Fletcher, and I would love to welcome you to my birthday party! Yes, today is seriously my birthday, and Westlake's gift to me was choosing me as your core value speaker for tonight. And as your core value speaker, I believe that I am more than qualified then to say that the class of 2026 has embodied all of Westlake Charter High School's core values, but specifically the core value of excellence. To me, a graduation is a celebration of what has been and a catalyst for what will be. Yes, we are here to mark an ending, but more than that, we are here to honor a journey. And that is a journey defined by joyful learning, perseverance, and excellence. And that is an excellence that carried us through everything. Every failed project that felt like the end of the world, every uncomfortable test that made us question ourselves, every bond that disappeared as quickly as it grew. Tonight, that excellence receives its flowers, and you, graduates, receive your diploma. While tonight shines brightly on us, none of us arrived here alone. Behind every cap and gown stands a constellation of support, the faces of everyone who supported and encouraged us to keep going. I see the people who stood behind us, our friends, families, mentors, teachers, and communities shine their light, leading us through dark trials and tribulations. Their support was the crutch that carried us over this finish line, and we thank you for that. Because we all worked so hard to get here together, I want to make sure we are very familiar with each other, okay? So when I say go, I want you to look to the person sitting to your left, right, in front, or behind and say this: "We did that. Go." I am looking out at a vast variety of people. Our school, residing in the 4th most diverse zip code in the nation, has filled this room with a plethora of identities. Now, graduates, it's time to reflect on our own identities. It's time to begin a larger conversation about identity, who we are, and what it truly means to pursue excellence. To serve as a representative for the class of 2026 has been one of the greatest honors of my young life. This past year, I've had the privilege of helping shape moments that made high school feel a little more connected and hopefully unforgettable. I reflect on the friendships formed across every corner of our grade. Arabic lessons, lake days, and post-prom debriefs, too tall, too small, brought our grades closer and closer together. I reflect on the college application process, when fear felt inescapable. It was a time when we spent all of our day in Miss Luna and Miss Salvador's offices asking them every college-related question we can think of. In a period in our lives when jealousy and resentment could have flourished, we lended a shoulder to cry on when our friends had rejections and acceptances. We could have chose hate, but we chose love, and that says everything about who we are. I'm sure by now we are all tired of the most famous sentence in the entire world. Rejection is just redirection. But I disagree. Rejection is so much more than redirection. It is painful and isolating. It lingers in moments meant for joy. It sucks. But rejection is not our enemy. It is our accountability partner. Rejection punches us in the face, then looks to see if we'll get back up again, to take our excellence and wear it as a medal of honor. Rejection holds the key to your success. It is just waiting for you to take it. And my dearest class of 2026, if you have not yet, it is time you take it. I'm not being facetious either. I'm being serious. If this past year has taught me anything, it is that excellence is not always a straight line. For a long time, I thought it was. I thought excellence was about winning, but it is more about what you do after losing, okay? I can tell you that my own excellence was questioned when I lost student council elections after serving for 2 years. I lost a part of myself. I had undoubtedly fallen. Something that I connected to so deeply was suddenly out of my life. But with the encouragement of my parents, I got back up and I got ready for what was coming next. Then, 1 month later, I received a letter informing me that I would be receiving the Youth Award of Excellence for the City of Sacramento and a $1,000 grant. What changed me was not the award itself. It is what it represented. It was showing me that excellence is not always about other people seeing you win. It's not always about succeeding. It's about what you do after not succeeding. And that lesson changed everything for me. And because many of us have had moments when we questioned ourselves, when we thought one failure, setback, or missed opportunity meant we were not enough, here is what I want you to know. Rejection does not define you. Giving up does. Rejection is not proof that you are incapable. It is proof that you are in the process of becoming. Rejection is a part of life, and it is a part of life that we have all faced, and a part of life that we have overcome. Because perseverance is not built when life is easy. It is built when life asks you to rise. And when I look at this class, I see perseverance everywhere. Excellence and perseverance are like twins to me. Two entirely different concepts, but so similar in execution. And we have embodied both. So, as we move into this next chapter, I want to leave you with this quote from James Baldwin. Those who say it cannot be done are usually interrupted by others doing it. Class of 2026, it is time to be the interruption. Be the ones doing it. Be the ones who dream big. And I'm talking really big. Be the ones who are perseverant and pursue excellence because it is who you are. So, when I say the class of 2026 is, I need everybody to say excellent. The class of 2026 is? Excellent! The class of 2026 is? Excellent! The class of 2026 is? Excellent! Congratulations to the class of 2026. May we continue to walk in excellence today, tomorrow, and wherever life takes us next. And remember, you are a living embodiment of excellence. Thank you. Please join me in welcoming our Assistant Principal, Capricia Williams.
We are so honored to share that 93 graduates seated before you have been accepted to over 60 colleges and universities. It is now time to recognize them individually. Ms. Firsty and Ms. Gustavuson's advisory class, please rise.
Now presenting Miss Firsty's advisory class, Josiah Afjay. Next year, plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of joyful learning and inquiry. Jack Kahigis. Next year, plans to enter the workforce and personifies the core values of perseverance and respect. Emily Viviana Cordova. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of inquiry and respect. Karina Etan Dang. Next year plans to attend University of California, Davis and personifies the core values of responsibility and respect. Juelisa Enriquez Bonilla. Next year plans to attend California State University, Fresno, and personifies the core values of respect and responsibility. Emma Fifita. Next year plans to do religious mission work and personifies the core values of stewardship and respect. Kalani Ford. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of reflection and perseverance. Isabella Gamulo. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of reflection and perseverance. Pavanveer Gruel. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of respect and responsibility. Leah Lynn Horsey. Next year plans to attend Howard University and personifies the core values of global perspective and perseverance. Aiden Husted. Next year plans to attend University of California, Merced, and personifies the core values of responsibility and respect. Jim Huynh. Next year plans to attend University of California, Davis, and personifies the core values of excellence and perseverance. Daniela Ishaya. Next year plans to attend Tuskegee University and personifies the core values of gratitude and joyful learning. Jordan Richard Lee Jackson. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of global perspective and stewardship. Jacob Leota. Next year plans to attend Sacramento City College and personifies the core values of responsibility and gratitude. Dante Mitchell. Next year plans to enter the workforce and personifies the core values of joyful learning and responsibility. Manuel Moreno. Next year plans to join the United States Marine Corps and personifies the core values of respect and reflection. Kalechi Wokoro. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of gratitude and perseverance. Ugo Chukwu Oti. Next year plans to attend Sierra Life College and personifies the core values of respect and joyful learning. Jackson Tackett. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of respect and stewardship. Let's give it up one more time for Miss Firstie's advisory class.
Now presenting Miss Gustavuson's advisory class, Mobowofolua Gabriel Adekunle. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of excellence and perseverance. Brianna Alcaraz. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of joyful learning and perseverance. Jaden David. Next year plans to attend San Diego State University and personifies the core values of inquiry and excellence. Matthew Del Pozo. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of perseverance and reflection. Ayinde Fletcher. Next year plans to attend Loyola Marymount University and personifies the core values of excellence and global perspective. Brian Flores Mesa. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of perseverance and gratitude. Abigail Itzel Grimaldi. Next year plans to attend American River College
and personifies the core values of respect and gratitude. Amrita here. Next year, plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of respect and gratitude. Hudson Hine. Next year, plans to attend University of California, Davis and personifies the core values of excellence and joyful learning. Lana Ismail. Next year, plans to attend University of California, Davis and personifies the core values of global perspective and respect. Dean Kutch. Next year, plans to attend Texas A&M University and personifies the core values of joyful learning and stewardship. Gabriel Martinez. Next year, plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of respect and gratitude. Elise McNeil. Next year, plans to attend California State University, Sacramento and personifies the core values of excellence and perseverance. Melanie Mercado Rivas. Next year, plans to attend Folsom Lake College and personifies the core values of excellence and perseverance. Miguel Montoya Camarillo. Next year, plans to attend Simpson University and personifies the core values of excellence and joyful learning. Isabela Rosalena Nájera. Next year, plans to attend California State University, San Diego, and personifies the core values of respect and perseverance. Inderjeet Singh. Next year, plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of respect and responsibility. Jaskirat Singh. Next year, plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of respect and responsibility. Udam Singh. Next year, plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of reflection and perseverance. Ariz Sumer. Next year, plans to attend California State University, Sacramento and personifies the core values of responsibility and inquiry. Morgan Corey Webb. Next year, plans to attend Alabama A&M University and personifies the core values of reflection and perseverance. Let's give one more round of applause for Ms. Gustavuson's advisory class.
Now presenting Mr. Savinar's advisory class, Jose Jr. Arrieta. Next year, plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of respect and perseverance. Genesis Ball. Next year, plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of perseverance and excellence. Callie Clark. Next year, plans to attend Southeastern University and personifies the core values of respect and responsibility. Rajan Dillon. Next year, plans to attend University of California, Merced, and personifies the core values of responsibility and respect. Alexander Emilio. Next year, plans to attend Sierra College and personifies the core values of perseverance and responsibility. Jamal Gaines, Jr. Next year, plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of responsibility and gratitude. Mary Claire Igwegbe. Next year plans to attend University of Southern California and personifies the core values of perseverance and joyful learning. Ibrahim Iqbal. Next year plans to attend University of California, Davis and personifies the core values of joyful learning and excellence. Pasel Kumal. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of respect and gratitude. Shriyom Karthik. Next year plans to attend Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University and personifies the core values of joyful learning and reflection. Bhavneet Kaur. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of respect and global perspective. Navneet Kaur. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of gratitude and perseverance. William Curtif Schatz. Next year plans to attend University of California, Davis, and personifies the core values of joyful learning and excellence. Benny Leonidas Laster. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of respect and gratitude. Ifa Malik. Next year plans to attend University of California, Davis, and personifies the core values of excellence and perseverance. Emiliana Zahara Moore. Next year plans to attend University of Oregon and personifies the core values of stewardship and reflection. Aaron Rahim. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of excellence and reflection. Bhagat Singh. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of perseverance and respect. David Hartmeyer Stelter. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of perseverance and reflection. Isabella Wade. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of reflection and global perspective. Let's give one more round of applause for Mr. Savinar's advisory class.
Now presenting Ms. Stamos' advisory class, Bushra Azimi. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of perseverance and global perspective. Josephine Irwin. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of joyful learning and reflection. Liam Johnson. Next year plans to attend University of California, Merced, and personifies the core values of perseverance and responsibility. Lorraine Alana Manerchia. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of excellence and global perspective. Natalie Martinez. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of inquiry and reflection. Ian Valencia. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of responsibility and respect. Charles Patillo Quesada. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of responsibility and perseverance. Charlize Rose Rocha. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of perseverance and responsibility. Carissa Roque. Next year plans to pursue adult education and personifies the core values of joyful learning and respect. Alyssa Jordan Salas Ferronda. Next year plans to attend San Diego State University and personifies the core values of excellence and respect. James Spencer. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of perseverance and excellence. Peyton Tomlinson. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of perseverance and reflection. Let's give one more round of applause for Ms. Stamos' advisory class.
Now presenting Ms. Threadgill's advisory class, Brian Ash Jr. Next year plans to attend trade school and personifies the core values of respect and perseverance. Ben Barnato. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of perseverance and responsibility. Madison Ezrion Briggs Parker. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of stewardship and perseverance. Kai Tristan da Silva. Next year plans to attend Cornell University and personifies the core values of excellence and perseverance. Corinne Anise Glasper Watts. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of respect and perseverance. Gabrielle Hernandez. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of responsibility and excellence. Kamea Lee. Next year plans to attend Prairie View A&M University and personifies the core values of reflection and respect. Devin Lumpkin. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of responsibility and reflection. Dominic Marion. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of reflection and respect. Declan McCall. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of responsibility and respect. Aspen Nogle. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of perseverance and joyful learning. Isaiah Ortiz. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of excellence and reflection. Karan Veer Singh Sangha. Next year plans to attend Universal Technical Institute and personifies the core values of respect and responsibility. Faith Semico. Next year plans to attend American River College and personifies the core values of excellence and responsibility. Madison Lynn Smith. Next year plans to attend University of California, Merced, and personifies the core values of responsibility and excellence. Alina Stewart. Next year plans to attend Natomas Adult Education and personifies the core values of respect and responsibility. Zachary Han Yan Tran. Next year plans to attend California State University, Sacramento, and personifies the core values of respect and reflection. Ethan Wood. Next year plans to enter the workforce and personifies the core values of responsibility and excellence. Let's give one more round of applause for Ms. Threadgill's advisory class. Please welcome Westlake Charter School's Executive Director, Dr. Ike.
Greetings, Explorer families, dignitaries, honored guests, friends, amazing Westlake Charter faculty and staff, and of course, the Westlake Charter High School graduating class of 2026. Welcome. We are so proud of you. My name is Dr. Ike, and I'm the executive director of our Westlake Charter School. I am so honored to be asked to come before you and certify this graduating class. You know, after being in public education in our community of Natomas for almost 30 years now, I've seen cohorts go through and classes go through and groups of students, and each cohort, each class, each group has its own personality, its own ethos, its own set of vibes. And there's no best or better or worst but there is special. There is that, you know it when you see it. And I think everybody in this room, you see it. The faculty know it. The families know it. We've been watching you since, well, for a long time. You're an incredibly special group. You have brought our Westlake Charter School core values to life in ways that we thought were previously unimaginable. We cannot wait to see where you go next. We're grateful for you. Families, we are incredibly grateful for you and all of your partnership. And once all of our graduates make it back to the audience, we will certify this class and call them the graduating class. I believe, without further ado, we will get started. Thank you. Westlake Charter High School graduating class of 2026. Please rise. Oh, we are so proud of you. Community, I hereby certify that the students who stand before you today have met all of the expectations set forth by the great state of California and the rigorous expectations of the Westlake Charter School Board of Directors to deem each of these with the honor and the privileges associated with being called graduates. Graduating class, please move your tassels from the right to the left to signify that you have crossed over from student to graduate. Welcome, graduating class of 2026. Say it with me, and as always, let's explore! Congratulations, graduates. We're so proud of you.
Well done. Guests, we ask that you please remain seated until all graduates and faculty have exited the ceremony space. Graduates will meet you just outside on the lawn outside the auditorium following the recessional. Faculty members, please rise. Congratulations, class of 2026, once again.